This episode of CLP TV is brought to you by Leica Microsystems. Leica Microsystems is a world leader in microscopes and scientific instruments. Hello and thank you for tuning in to this episode of CLP TV. I'm John Doherty. We begin with a small story, literally. Scientists at the National Institute of Standards and Technology have successfully performed surgery on single cells to extract and examine their mitochondria. Mutations in this mitochondrial DNA are related to a large class of mitochondrial-based diseases, which have a range of symptoms that include early onset blindness, seizures, hearing loss, dementia, etc. And scientists believe that extracting these cellular engines may aid in understanding mitochondrial diseases. For a reference to the general population, 1 out of every 200 people possess an mtDNA mutation that may develop into a mitochondrial disease. Until now, investigating more deeply has been problematic because the way mitochondria mix and spread their DNA within and among cells is poorly understood. And in other news, BD Diagnostics files FDA submission for the first fully automated molecular assays to diagnose and differentiate herpes simplex viruses types 1 and 2. BD claims the new assays will have the capability to read up to 96 positive or negative results in about 2.5 hours. This is a significant improvement in accuracy and time to results over culture methods, which often take 2 to 10 days for results. Leica Microsystems introduced its online shop for consumables in North America at the beginning of 2011. The online shop is an easy way to shop for histology consumables and general laboratory supplies. It brings tremendous advantages for customers: 24-hour access, order tracking, recent order history, personalized account terms, and payment through a number of convenient options are some of the features the shop offers. We are excited to offer our industry partners another avenue to search for and purchase our wide range of histology consumable solutions at a time convenient to them. Tailored account information for registered customers allows Leica Microsystems to ensure that users get the right product information quickly, says Tim Lyons, Global Marketing Communications Director at Leica Microsystems. You can explore the Leica Microsystems online shop today at www.leica-microsystems.com/shop. Can you say ipilimumab 5 times fast? Well, even if you can't, fortunately, Yale doctors Jakumar R. Thumar and Harriet M. Klugar can. Ipilimumab, a human monoculture antibody being developed by Bristol Myers Squibb and intended for use as a drug to activate the immune system, is undergoing clinical trial for the treatment of melanoma, non-small cell lung cancer, small lung cancer, and metastatic hormone-refractory prostate cancer. With its therapeutic benefits, the authors point out that ipilimumab presents unique challenges to clinicians related to the monitoring of treatment response and the management of drug-related toxicities. Now, in a landmark UK virus study employing Wyatt's Helios 2 and Optilab instruments, the study shows that antibodies remain attached to viruses after cell infection and ultimately provide effective antiviral immunity. Viruses such as the common cold, AIDS, and some forms of cancer are among the hardest diseases to treat and are adept at avoiding recognition by changing their molecular patterns. Antibodies were originally thought to only offer extracellular protection and were helpless against the virus once it had entered the cytosol of a cell. The new study, however, published by the MRC-LMB, shows that antibodies remain attached to viruses after cell infection and provide effective antiviral immunity. Surgipath special stains are ideal for pathologists when they need to see beyond the standard H&E stain. Surgipath special stains, in conjunction with the Leica ST5020 multistainer, provide your laboratory with complete solutions for increased diagnostic clarity. The ever-expanding range has the reliability and quality you need to meet pathologists' demands for precise staining. With Surgipath special stains, you can produce the staining consistency that enhances diagnostic confidence and helps deliver better patient care. For more information, visit www.leica-microsystems.com. And in business news, the buyers of Beckman Coulter are reportedly joining forces. The field of private equity firms weighing a buyout of the Brea, California-based Beckman Coulter has narrowed. According to Reuters, the auction for the medical device and diagnostic maker reached its second round, and interested firms have reportedly either paired up or dropped out of the bidding process. The buyout interest comes at the tail end of a rough year for Beckman Coulter, which suffered through consecutive quarters of poor financial results, an expensive recall, and the resignation of CEO Scott Garrett in September 2009. And if you're interested in the numbers, the most recent quarter, however, marked a turnaround for Beckman Coulter. The company posted third quarter net earnings of $60.7 million, or 95 cents per share, on sales of $893.8 million during the 3 months ending September 30. That compares with earnings of $1.5 million, or 2 cents per share, on sales of $822.8 million during the same time last year. This episode of CLP TV is brought to you by Leica Microsystems. And that concludes this episode of CLP TV. We'll see you next time.